Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you guys like and subscribe just to follow a video about Terence Crawford. Now, what can I say? You've seen the clip. He's already working. He doesn't even know who he's going to be fighting, but he's already working. And I really don't see how you cannot like a guy like Terence Crawford. He's a switch hitter, pause, and he's undefeated. It looks like he's really willing to face anybody. The thing I like is he fights different styles. Thomas Delorme, a guy who's fought at welterweight, athletic guy with some speed and power. He's fought Hank Lundy, who's just like kind of awkward, tough guy, experienced. Victor Postal, a guy that was finally taller than him and can box from the Ukraine box school. Gamboa, John Molina. These styles, a lot of them are all different, right? So I think he'll really square up with anybody. He wanted the Pacquiao fight. It does not look like Pacquiao and Michael Conks and Team Pacquiao want to make the fight. Arum has expressed interest in making the fight, but it doesn't seem like Team Pacquiao wants it. Or at least now. You guys can say whatever. I just haven't seen the eagerness. And Crawford, in at least 2-3 fights, has mentioned Pacquiao. I mean, the thing is, maybe he can get more aggressive because he's like, yeah, I'll fight him. I'm ready. I'm ready. He said after Thierry Jean, I was at his last fight with John Molina. Max Kellerman's setting him up, so I think maybe he should be a little bit more brash or Broner-ish at times. You know what I mean? Maybe you have a better chance of getting it in this current age of boxing. However, shout out to ringtv.com, link in the description. They followed up with Bob Arum and did an interview, and Amir Imam looks like he's out of the running. I did a video and I told you the 3 leading contenders for the Crawford May 20 return. And Amir Imam is the #1 rated WBC, in which Crawford has the WBC belt. He's the #1 mandatory, but according to Arum, that fight wouldn't happen next most likely because they cannot get a hold of Don King. Only in America. They said they're having a tough time, which is weird. That's kind of bad for Don King on his behalf because I don't know. Maybe if he's hard to get a hold of, maybe he doesn't want to get a hold of AKA. Maybe he doesn't want Amir Imam, one fight removed from Granados knockout, to fight Terence Crawford. You know what I mean? It could be that because I don't know. I'm not there for the phone calls, but I can imagine they left him a message if they're really trying to make the fight. So Amir Imam, I'm not really worried about it because the 2 contenders are really good fights for Crawford, the remaining guys, and that's Adrian Granados, a guy who's beaten Amir Imam. So I wouldn't mind the Amir Imam fight, but I mean, you can't take anything away from Granado. A lot of his losses, a lot of people thought were controversial. You know what I mean? I covered his last fight, the Broner Granados, very scrappy. I did have Broner winning, but I liked Granados. I thought he showed he could box a bit. He got on his toes early in the fight, and he was boxing, landing some power shots, good combination, very tough. And you know what I mean, he tested Adrian Broner, and he came up a little bit short. I think it was a split decision loss. So it's not like he got dog walked. You know what I mean? It was a very competitive fight. So to see if Terence Crawford has an easier time, to me, that'll be a good barometer fight. Because if Crawford went in there and stopped Adrian Granados, who hasn't been stopped to this point. The kid is just, you got to give him his propers, because that'll be at least the second opponent, mutual opponent with Adrian Broner, that Broner did not stop. And if Crawford stops him, I mean, this is a bad dude. John Molina, like I said, I was at that fight. I covered that fight. Crawford Molina in Omaha. Shout out to Nebraska. Always hold me down when I visit. But I mean, Broner went the distance with John Molina. And Crawford dominated him in very one-sided fashion. And John Molina's my dude, but I mean, that's what it was with the fight. Crawford's just a bad dude. So if he went in there and was able to stop a guy like Granados, I mean, he's really a problem. Like, we know he's a problem, but he's really, really a problem, because Granados is not the one that goes easy. He's from a rough part of Chicago, right? Shout out and rest in peace to Ed Brown. And he's a tough customer for anybody. And he's pretty tall. He has exceptionally, freakishly long arms. I don't know if he uses it, but his arms are longer than Mayweather. I don't know if their fighting styles are quite the same, but he has longer arms than Mayweather, who fights at welterweight. So this is a junior welterweight with 70-something inch arms, 74 or 75, something like that. I remember from doing the Boxing Ego first look. So that's the latest. Terence Crawford versus, I think they'll go with Granados over Felix Diaz. Felix Diaz, another good fight. Felix Diaz has been calling him out from the DR, Dominican Republic, and he's a gold medalist. He looked very strong as a late replacement for Sammy Vasquez. He bloodied him up, stopped him, softened him up, I guess, for Luis Collazo, who put the final touches on him and knocked him out. He gave Lamont Peterson a very tough fight. Some people thought he even won that fight. But the reason I think they'll go with Granados is, one, he's just coming off of a high-profile fight. The Broner-Granados fight was highly publicized. It was a free Showtime weekend, and they aired the fight for free. They also did a Twitter live stream of the Broner-Granados. I know, because I was at the fight, right? And the Broner-Granados fight, it was on a live stream. And then the ratings came back, and it was like one of the highest rating Showtime boxing telecasts in years, right? So I think the star power is more towards the Granados. He's fresh off of he just fought Broner in February, was it? Right? So he's fresh off of that. If you get him, bring him back May 20th, he'll probably have no problem making weight. Felix Diaz, I don't think he's a professional. I don't think he'll have a problem making weight or anything like that. But he's lesser known. He's also a threat. But again, he's just lesser known. So like I don't think so. I don't think Arum would. I think if they can get both fighters for the same price, I think they'll grow the Granados side. Plus Granados, just his style of scrap is probably more ballsy. Felix Diaz is just an overall good fighter. I don't agree with Bob, and this is the other reason. Bob Arum said that Felix Diaz fights could be boring. I haven't really seen that. I haven't seen his fights boring, but I will say his style is completely different, and Granados' style is more in your face, I guess you will, if you will. Let me know what you guys think. Still good options even in the absence of Amir Imam. Drop that in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.